What's your name, your full name again?
My name is Mary Ropka, R-O-P-K-A.
And say thank you for coming to the Botanical Gardens and being on Public Access TV.
Thank you for coming to the Botanical Garden, Piedmont, and being on Public Access TV
In Charlottesville.
in Charlottesville.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
So I come to the Botanical Garden because I live in the Greenbrier neighborhood. So this is really a part of my neighborhood. And I see it as being a place that will provide a lot of resources to people in the neighborhood of all ages, children, adults, older people, to do many different things. Traditionally, I think people think about a botanical garden as being a really fancy place in a big city. But I think this botanical garden is making a real effort to be a place where people can come to exercise, to be outside, to learn. There'll be lots of educational opportunities, in addition to the more traditional things that a botanical garden offers.
Okay, where did you come from? What's your name, first of all?
So, my name is Mary.
I'm running out of battery.
That's okay. I'll talk fast. Hablo lentamente. Rápido. Actually, my name is Mary Ropka, and I live over on Meadowbrook Heights Road. So from my house, I walked down a block to the intersection of Meadowbrook Heights and Grove. I got on the trail, the Triangle Trails, and I walked the whole way here for 20 minutes in the woods. I got off the trail right over there at Charlottesville High School, walked over the railroad tracks.
That's sustainable.
That's sustainable walking.
And now you have an atmosphere that you can trust is going to give you clean air. And you can see and be one with the birds, and it's in your city.
It's in my city, and I just said to Jill, the executive director, one of the things that I'm in public health, so one of the things that we may have learned, one of the good things that we may have learned because of the pandemic is how many things we can do outside. We don't need big fancy structures, and it's healthy, it brings people together, lots of great things.
And we didn't know what we didn't have until we stopped and smelled the flowers.
Right.
Is that right? But it was a miracle, but also a gift that we got a vaccine. But also now we need to, own up, right? We need to start looking at our environment and stop wasting, inadvertently putting more, heat into the atmosphere and that sort of thing. And the Botanical Gardens is regenerative, right?
Correct. So I've been volunteering here throughout the past year at different points in time, trying to help create some of the trails and all those sorts of things. And I'm also on the executive committee of the Greenbrier Neighborhood Association. And so I try to promote the garden, the Piedmont Botanical Garden.
How did you decide to do all that? You said, nobody's doing anything, I gotta do something, and then you actually become...
I decided to do all these things because I retired.
Yeah, but no, the association, they just travel when they retire. Why did you join the association? Why did you become associated, the Neighborhood Association? Because Obama was Neighborhood Association, and I was Neighborhood Association in the city where I came from. And the reason is why?
Oh, I guess to try to promote better lives for people. And my particular interest is being focused on health and promoting health for people in my neighborhood.
Because you know what the process is, right?
Correct.
And you're like, well, if I don't do it, who's going to do it?
Right, yeah. So it was a way to make a difference, try to make a small difference.
It's a big difference, isn't it?
Whereby,
people in your neighborhood start to focus on what they can do also because you started that.
Right, so I can be the link between the Botanical Garden and the Greenbrier neighborhood. Greenbrier neighborhood has 900 residences in it.
Whoa.
It's a really big neighborhood. Lots of people, and actually you'd be surprised at how diverse it is because of where it is.
And it's very treesy, and there's a lot of teachers, professors that live there, as well as engineers from, different departments and stuff like that. But it's a traditionally not transient neighborhood. It's like people actually are stewards, right?
I think for the most part that's true, that people tend to live there for...
If they know what to do.
Sure. Yeah, right.
Fishing all of the time, baby going fishing too. That's your life, your sweet wife will catch more fish than you. Many fish bites if you got good bait. Here's a little tip that I would like to relate. Many fish bites if you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes, I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. I went on down to my favorite fishing hole. Baby grabbed me a pole and line, threw my pole on and caught a 9-pound catfish. Now you know I brought him home for supper time, proving any fish bites if you got good bait. Here's a little tip that I would like to relate. Many fish bites if you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes, I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. Baby brother about to run me out of my mind. Say, can I go fishing with you? I took him on down to the fishing hole. Now, what do you think that he did do? Pull a great big fish out the bottom of the pond. Now he laughed and jumped, cause he was real gone. Many fish bites if you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes, I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. Put him in the pot, baby, put him in the pan. Honey, cook him till he's nice and brown. Make a batch of buttermilk, whole cakes, mama, and chew them things and then chomp them on down. Singing any fish bites if you got good bait. Here's a little tip that I would like to relate. Many fish bites if you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, yes, I'm going fishing, and my baby going fishing too. Play the blues. Life, your sweet wife, she's gonna catch more fish than you. Many fish bites if you got good bait. Oh, here's a little tip that I would like to relate. Many fish bites if you got good bait. I'm a going fishing, mama's going fishing, and the baby going fishing too.
Well, I'm just closing this whole thing. It was awesome. You should hear the interviews.
I can't wait to hear the interviews.
You guys are so intelligent, so involved, so dedicated. So I'm looking forward to doing the paintings.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just making this. I do 26 episodes for a series.
Oh, okay.
And so after the senior softball, which just ended my series, the new season is going to be all about this. Every single episode, whether I come here just to paint, or I meet people that are visiting, or whatever. Oh, so I didn't need to know about logistics. So, say it's a really nice day, and I just want to paint a tree or whatever here. Anybody can just come in, or
Absolutely. Even when the gate is closed, the garden is open sunrise to sunset. Just park on Melbourne Road and walk around the gate and come on in and use the site. We don't have amenities like garbage cans or anything, so we ask you to pick up after yourself. Dogs are welcome. We ask you to pick up after your dogs, but they're welcome. I've had people ask me about bringing food to the site. Yes, absolutely. Come and have a picnic in one of our gathering areas. You're more than welcome. People are having board meetings here because they're zoomed out, and birthday parties and that kind of thing. So we.
it's happening already?
Yeah, it's first. It's happening. First come, first serve. But just come use the site, enjoy it, and leave it.
First, if we do have a gathering.
You're welcome to call me if you have any questions beforehand, but you don't have to. It's not required. This event today was to re-engage our volunteers who have been so passionate and committed throughout the whole process of building the garden to date, but especially over the past year when they could come out and be socially distanced and help improve the garden site to make it more accessible and welcoming to the public in general.
Okay, but we got to wrap this up because I have one more left on my battery.
Okay. Thank you for coming to Botanical Garden of the Piedmont. We're delighted that you could join us today, and we look forward to seeing everybody back here again soon and watching Charlottesville Access TV.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.